Hi everyone, Tori here with another Scrap Your Scraps video for today. This one's called Quick and Easy because it's literally quick and easy. I wanted to do one more technique for you today using branding strips. I've posted two other Scrap Your Scraps videos today, all using branding strips as well. So this one's just a quick and easy technique that I'm using on a card, and I just wanted to show you one more fun way to use it. So I just grabbed a little piece of paper. I believe it's probably 2x4 or 3x4 white paper, and I'm just gluing a bunch of the branding strips down and then trimming them to be the right size. And I'm using my hot glue gun here just because that's the adhesive I had. And this is just a really fun way to use up some of your branding strips or scrap paper. I mean, I've used branding strips for this technique, but you could also just use regular Scrap Your Scraps or just any kind of paper that you had in a variety of patterns. I'm mostly using pinks and mint and yellow for this card, and I'm making a card for my mom. And once I've stuck those all down and trimmed them, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this new stamp set that I got from Studio Calico in the Fairground add-on, one of the Fairground add-ons, and it's the Workplace stamp set, and I'm going to be using this one that's like a coffee cup. So what I did was I grabbed that coffee cup stamp, and I'm going to use Memento Tuxedo black ink, and I'm going to ink that up really well, and then I'm going to stamp that down on top of that paper that I had made with the strips of the branding strips. Now, I realize that it doesn't stamp perfectly, and that's okay because I just grabbed a black felt tip pen and just filled in the lines that were missing, so I'll just speed that up for you. But basically, it was really easy to do. I just followed the design on the image and just made it so all those lines were solid. And then once I had the image, I'm going to fussy cut around it, and then I have my own custom coffee cup for the front of my card. And it's really fun because the branding strips just help it have different patterns and everything. And then stamping the image on top gives me the place to where to cut, and you can totally see the image. So it worked really well. I think if I were to do this technique again, and I want to recommend that if you do it, my suggestion is not to use your hot glue gun to stick down the branding strips just because it made it so that it was a little bumpy, and that's probably why it didn't stamp so well. So if I were you, what I would do is just glue it down with regular like double-sided tape or regular adhesive or something like that. Okay, so then I glued that coffee cup in the middle, and then I'm going to grab another stamp from the stamp set that just says Best Boss, and I'm going to stamp that right underneath the coffee cup. And again, this is a card for my mom, who's my boss. We work together, and I just thought it would be nice to give her a nice little card. And then I'm just cleaning off my stamps, and I'm using a baby wipe to do that. And if you haven't done that before, definitely try it because baby wipes are like the best for cleaning off stamps. Especially Memento Tuxedo ink and also the Studio Calico inks, that the baby wipes work the best for those. So I wanted a pretty simple card, and I was going to leave it like that, but I felt like it was missing something. So I decided to just grab a little bit of this pink paper from the card kit, and I cut it into a strip that is, I think, 5.5 by maybe 1 inch. I originally cut it 2 inches, but then I decided to cut it smaller. And then I'm just going to glue that down onto that left-hand side. And it works perfectly. And then I felt like it just needed a little something more. So in the card kit this month, it came with some washi tape strips. So it's too wide, so what I decided to do is just rip it sort of messily down the middle, and then I'll use one side of it to just add that extra little dimension to that one side for the card. And it looks pretty awesome. I'm really happy with the way that this card turned out, and I think it's just a quick and fun, easy way to use your branding strips for a card. And then I just finished it off with some gold sparkly stars. So today I've showed you 3 different ways to use branding strips. I've showed you how to use them in a row, I've showed you how to use them with some mixed media, and I've showed you how to use them on a card with some stamping in this quick and easy way. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I've inspired you to pull out your scraps and have some fun scrapbooking, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye!